Alright, I got a random little unboxing here. These things have been out for a while, and I just haven't been able to pick them up myself, so I wanted to get them before they, like, I don't know, disappeared. I've had a lot of complaints recently when trying to play some of the NSO stuff, that it's hard because the controller that you're using is not what's been programmed to work with those games. So I decided I might as well pick up the replica controllers. Let me move this a little bit. I want to be zoomed in so much. Yeah, so I picked up the Genesis controller, as well as another, and let's just take a look at it, shall we? So the thing that I'm kind of curious about with these ones is that, like, clearly they are different than the NES controllers. I think the Super Nintendo ones were going to be the same way too, where they wouldn't be able to charge. Oh, come on! Don't be mean. They wouldn't be able to charge through the actual, like, system, because with the NES controllers they actually had, like, rails on them where they could actually attach physically to the Switch. Anything else behind this? Oh, cable. There we go. I will say, buttons are nice and clicky. I'm not overly familiar with this controller, just because I never really played a lot of Sega stuff as a kid. Got your sync button and everything down there. Start. Mode button. Here's your home and your capture button and your C port. Feels nice though. I like it. I do wonder what the mode is though. I'll have to look that up. It has some instructions in the box, I think, or on the box rather. Pairing instructions. USB charging. Okay. I'll have to look into it and see what the mode button does. I don't know if the mode button is like an original button or if that's something else entirely. So yeah, I'll have to look it up. But I do appreciate it. It's kind of interesting knowing that this is like produced for like a Nintendo system and says Sega Genesis on it. That's very interesting for me. Like, I of course expect to see like Sega listed here, but yeah. It's very funny. To me, anyway. Alright, but that's not all. There is another one. There is another. And this one is honestly the one that I wanted the most. Again, purely because trying to play these games on the NSO is almost impossible without the proper controller. So, I picked up the N64 controller. Let's take a look at it, shall we? I almost wish that they had packaged these the same way that they came packaged in the stores, like back when they first came out. I feel like that could have been neat. Cable. And with this one, I was actually curious to see what it would be like. Just because, I mean, I remember the N64 controller. I use it a lot. I wanted to see, like, if it, like, I don't know, maintains certain functionalities. But if anything, I wanted to know if it would actually allow me to play the N64 games on the Switch a little bit easier. But again, like, the buttons feel fine. Like, it doesn't feel different. Like, they have There's like it's like they have a very soft feel to them, which honestly feels right. Like, these feel very clicky, but I'm not saying that they feel clicky because there's like a micro switch, you know, or something like behind them. There is still like some little softness to it, but it's definitely like, these are definitely softer. Yeah, I like the Z button. This control stick too. I almost wish, the one thing that I kind of almost wish that they did is that they would have put like a little bit of a rubberized tip on this. But speaking of that, I can probably just buy an existing like little rubber tip for this, because they sell that for like all sorts of gamepad joysticks and stuff like that. But okay, this is what I was curious about. I was wondering if they would have this closed in or if they would have it still exposed, but they closed it in and filled it with all of the warning logos. But that's also interesting too, because like these little indents were there for clip-ins, like the Hey You Pikachu mic and everything like that. But you got your sync switch, home, capture, a ZR button, okay, your charging port, your L and R. So I'll have to try it out, because I recently did a video where I was playing the NSO update that they did for the mature, like the 17 plus stuff, and I was trying to play Perfect Dark or Turok. Perfect Dark was a little bit better, but Turok, I couldn't play it at all. So I'm kind of hoping that this allows me to like actually give it a little bit of redemption and play it in a proper manner. So there you go. Not bad. I will just add these to my collection and see how I feel about them later on. Let me know if you've had a chance to try out these. I know that for a long time, and again, it's one of the reasons why I've only just now picked them up, is they were super hard to get, specifically the 64 controller, I think. And just as a brief flash of memory, I realized it's like, oh, that's right, they sell these things. I think this thing right now even is, no, not this, but the NES controllers are on sale. I think they're like 20% off, and it's because of this. So keep in mind, this is July 18th, so it's on sale specifically because of this. I'll try to post this video today, but yeah, be aware, the sale that's going on the NES version of the Switch controllers is on, and will only last for a certain period of time that I am not fully aware of. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, much appreciated. I will see you next time. Mata ne.